Welcome back, everyone. So we have a very special guest joining us today. I'm not the only Nicole in the room. We have Sydney Nicole with us today. How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing great. I'm excited to be another Nicole in the studio
Yes,
today.
we're excited to have you. So before we get into our demonstration that we have for you all, tell us a little bit about yourself, Sydney, and about your business.
Yes, so I just opened our store called Sid Nicole Fashion Flowers right in the new Eastern Wharf, so east end of the river. Right here in Savannah, and we are a clothing store and flower shop.
Wow.
So I actually do design about a quarter of the clothes in the store. I'm wearing our signature Sid Nicole jacket right now.
Wow, very, very pretty. I love the lace detail.
Thank you. And just like my jacket, everything's floral inspired.
Wow.
So we're also a full standing flower shop. We do weddings, events, and our pride and joy is our flower workshops, which you'll get a little taste of today, where you can come in and make your own arrangement or fashion and flower inspired creation.
This just sounds like a perfect girls' day, okay?
Oh, 100%.
Yes, a perfect activity to do after brunch, or like I just said, bachelorette party, or just with the girls, you know? Just something new, a new hobby. I love it.
Yeah.
So let's get into the demonstration, Sydney. So this is what you said our finished product is going to look like, right?
Yes. So I wanted to do something spring inspired because Savannah, it's in full bloom right now. You have the azaleas going, fresh greenery. So I wanted to showcase something that people can do at home, maybe with flowers in their garden or outside. So the first step we're going to do is you're going to get a vase. A lot of people have vases around their house. If you don't, a mason jar looks really pretty too.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with some greens that I found locally. So don't tell my mom, because this morning I went to her house and I trimmed up a lot of her bushes. So we got some fresh pit here today, which literally every house in Savannah has pit.
Okay.
This is a variegated variety because it has this beautiful white tips on it. And so I have some brought in, and I'm going to give it a quick little trim.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a couple pieces around here in my vase. Next step, I always say, add at least like 3 or 4 different types of variety in your arrangement.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the #1 mistake I see when people try to make arrangements at home is they don't add enough greenery.
Oh, wow.
So really add a lot of greens to it. Savannah has gorgeous sword ferns right now.
Okay.
And these are absolutely gorgeous. I like to put a couple in here. And I'll finish it off with 2 more pieces.
Okay.
This leather tree fern here. I always like to also pick things that are different colors and different textures.
Perfect.
So you have a variety going. And then my last and favorite, it's this fatsia leaf. Adds a nice tropical element.
Yeah.
We're coming into spring.
We
the
sure
weather's
are.
getting nice. And now that I got a good base going with some greenery, I'm going to come in with our first flower, which is hydrangeas. And hydrangeas are starting to bloom here. I've seen some people's, they're starting to come out in full force. And in Sid Nicole, we like to describe this back to fashion.
Okay.
So if a hydrangea was in the fashion industry, they would be a supermodel. And what I mean by that is they're absolutely gorgeous.
They are.
Massive bloom, very beautiful, but they're a little expensive sometimes to work with. Gives you that supermodel price.
Yeah.
And they also require a little bit of extra work and care and attention.
Glad you said that.
Yes. So what we're going to be doing, because it's such a massive stem, is what you can do at home is take a hammer and to put it on a table, workbench outside, take your hammer and smash the bottom of the stem.
Okay.
You can only do this with a hydrangea, but basically it just opens the bottom of the stem so it can drink more water.
Okay.
Now, because your studio's so nice,
Yes.
I'm going to do a mock smash. So I just cut it in half right there, and then I'm going to split open the stem. And then I'm going to do it probably like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So I did like a mock smash, and I really opened up that bottom stem so you can get fresh water in there.
Perfect. And you were just, so we can talk about this while you're making the floral arrangement, Sydney. So you also, like you said, do classes.
Yes.
And you have a wine class and then an earring pom-pom class coming up. So tell us about that.
Yes. So we're really lucky because in Savannah this week, Carell Levy is here. She's a Miami-based knitwear designer, and we're doing a special collaboration with her next Thursday. It's going to be a pom-pom earring yarn workshop.
Wow.
And pop-up shop.
Okay.
And then on 2 weeks, April 18th, is our wine and fresh flower workshop. So I brought kind of that arrangement so you can see what that gorgeous arrangement will look like.
Yes, and we're gonna show you all this very quick. This is literally so stunning. So you're gonna have the wine, get to pick your wine bottle, I'm guessing, Sydney?
Get to pick your wine bottle. We provide everything at the workshop, and if you think this looks hard to do, don't worry, we'll walk you through it. And we're also going to have some wine there too, which will help you ease up and really be able to create and design.
Perfect. And real quick before we wrap it up, let's talk about, so we've got some roses in here, we've got some tulips.
I got some great tulips here.
And then what is this flower right here?
We have an iris. So a lot of people are growing irises right now.
Wow.
This one's not yet open.
Okay.
But you can still put blooms that haven't opened yet in your arrangement. Just give them a little extra room and put them off to the side so that you really have that bloom that can open up and be really gorgeous as the week progresses.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Sydney, and showing us how to make our own spring bouquet. And also, if people want to come to your classes and learn from the professional herself, and also this is so cute. I mean, why would you not want to learn how to make this? You can go to our website, wsav.com/todayweekend. There you will find all of Sydney's information and a link to her website so you can book your own flower bouquet building class, right?
Yes.
Demonstration class.
Exactly.
Yeah, so thank you so much again, Sydney, for coming on and showing us all of these beautiful goodies. Absolutely amazing. And when we come back, we've got some more news.